Welcome back, customer fans. In today's video, I will be getting my full in-depth review on Six Flags America in DC/Baltimore, Maryland. So, this is a Six Flags park that a lot of people have basically called the definition of Six Flags. Do I agree with that statement? I don't. I can definitely see why, but I had honestly a fantastic visit. Yes, they definitely need a new roller coaster. But did that really ruin my day at Six Flags America? To answer to that, no, not at all. Six Flags America is a super duper underrated amusement park. I didn't think their operations were that bad at all because I always heard about their operations being god awful. Their operations were pretty good and probably some of the best operations I've honestly had at any amusement park this year. And I do really like their theme operation system. So basically, they have a countdown, or so as the gates open, they give you 3 seconds. If you're not by the gate, too bad. You're not gonna get on the ride that route. And I think that's just really cool how they just do a countdown, and that's for every single one of their rides. Plus, their employees are super duper nice. I didn't find a single rude employee. They all seemed to really enjoy their job. The park was kept really up nicely. I mean, yeah, here and there, I can definitely see some things that need to be worked on, but for the most part, I thought this park was really clean. It was really pretty. And that's not even getting to the rides. Yes, this park does have some terrible rides. Looking at You, Mine Eraser, and Roar. Those 2 rides are definitely bad. Roar isn't as bad as people say it is, but it is definitely a bad GCI. Or a bad roller coaster overall. But the rest of their lineup really isn't that bad. And I think the sleeper hit of the park for me was Joker's Jinx. No one ever really talks about Joker's Jinx and how good it is. And Joker's Jinx was that super hit ride that I was really, really impressed about. And I actually got quite a few rides on Joker's Jinx just because I was so pleasantly surprised about. And that was the first day of the trip too. This was before I got to Flight of Fear at King's Dominion, which I think it's kind of funny how those parks are fairly close together and they both have the exact same ride, one outside, one inside. But Joker's Jinx was really good. Also, Superman. Everyone talks about how Superman's kind of dull and stuff. I disagree. I mean, the first part, yeah, it's kind of boring with the helixes and stuff. But the finale for Superman the Ride is so good. I really, really was not expecting the amount of airtime you get. The restraints do suck, they hurt. But it basically almost feels like a little mini El Toro with those hills. That's the best example I can give. Or even a Maverick roller coaster. Maverick roller coaster at Cedar Point. The airtime hills are just so strong. The last final airtime hills. And then Batwing. Batwing was everything I remembered Firehawk to be, but I personally think Batwing's a lot smoother than Firehawk ever was, which is kind of interesting. But that is one of the last standing Flying Dutchmans, and Batwing definitely, I'm so glad I got to ride it. Another sleeper hit for the park was Voodoo Drop, which is their drop tower. Voodoo Drop, it's a small drop tower. It doesn't look like it's going to do much. It's a good drop tower. Definitely, if you go to Six Flags America, get on Voodoo Drop. It's well worth it. And same with their River Rapids ride. That's also a really good rapids ride. A lot of twists and turns, a lot of random drops. But overall, Six Flags America, it definitely, they need to work on their food options. They definitely need to repaint some of their rides. But overall, I feel like the park definitely does not deserve the hate it gets. And it's probably one of America's most underrated amusement parks. I definitely don't hate this park, and all this hate that I hear about Six Flags getting, Six Flags definitely does not deserve the hate. I mean, I've had some days at Kings Island where I personally would rather go to Six Flags America than Kings Island. And that's saying a lot. But then again, this is just going off for one visit, so that could be a completely different situation. I might have just gotten really, really, really lucky on that visit to Kings Dominion, or Six Flags America. But anyway, if you guys like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, and we'll see you guys out in the queues.